This is a lesson of the slope of a line brought to you by Energize Math. Please visit energizemath.com at the end of this video to download the note. Slope of a line, basically the steepness of the line, has three different formulas. Slope is referred to as m, so it's going to go m equals, and you could have rise divided by run, or you could have m equal delta y over delta x, which is your change in y divided by change in x, or m equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. All three of these will give you basically a numerical value for the steepness of a line. Now if I look at these different lines here, I'm going from left to right, my line is going up, so I'm going to have a positive slope. Okay? Again, here's another one going left to right, it's going up, so I'm going to have a positive slope. It's going up. This one's going down, so it's going to be negative. Okay? It's going down as you look from left to right. Okay? This one is going straight across. It's flat. Okay, so my slope is actually going to be 0 for that one. Whereas the fourth or the fifth one here, this one's going straight up and down. It's basically your slope is going to be equal to infinity or undefined. Okay, now let's look at some examples of calculating. If I have, let's say, I have a line that's going through the coordinates. Let's say this is going through the point 2, 5, and it also has another coordinate over here. Let's call it -1, -3. Okay? I want to use the formula. I can use all three versions to try and figure it out. One of the easiest ways, if you're on a graph, is try and make a little right angle triangle out of it and determine how far over it went and how far up it went. This will be your rise. This right here will be your run. Now it rose. It went down here at -3 and it went up to 5. Okay, so it rose a total of 8 units. Its run, it went from -1 all the way over to 2, so it had a run of 3. So when I go figure my slope out, it's going to be rise divided by run. How far over or up did it go versus how far over did it go? Okay, so it rose 8 and it had a run of 3, and that'd be my slope. Okay, let's do another example. If I have it go through points here, I have one point over here, which let's say is -2 and +4, and I have another point here, let's say is 1, 1. Okay. I can make my little right angle triangle out of it and figure out your rise and run. Now it went from 4 to 1 on the y, so it went down 3. And then on the x's, it went from -2 to +1 and went over 3. So your slope, which equals rise divided by run, how much did it change in your y's divided by how much you changed in your x's, is it went down 3 and it went over 3. -3 over 3, which can be reduced down to -1. And that'll be your slope. Using one of the other formulas, if I have a couple points, beside the point 3, 5, and the point B, which is, let's say, 2, -7. And I want to figure out the slope for that. I can use the formula y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. And I'm going to allocate my first point as being your x1, y1, and your second point as being your x2, y2. And then it's a matter of putting it into the formula. So it's going to go y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. And that would give me -12 divided by -1, which can be reduced down to +12. Okay? Remember, if it's positive, your slope is going up from left to right. If it's negative, your slope will be going down from left to right. This is a note on slope. Please visit energizemath.com to download this note. Thank you very much.